These tornadoes, we're getting a better look at the trail of destruction left in their wake, in particular one that swept across parts of northern Lancaster County.
Yeah, that's where a plant off of Highway 6 right before you get into Waverly took a pretty big hit, the roof collapsing down on dozens of people who were inside at the time. And that's where we find 1011's John Grinvald. He joins us live tonight with more on what he has seen. John?
Madison, Cole, I'm just across Highway 6 from Garner Industries. That's northeast of Lincoln on the way to Waverly, and it's where a devastating tornado apparently touched down earlier today. Let's take a look at that damage. You can see this is a massive facility, and it appears the tornado ripped right through it, leaving a swath of destruction in its wake. Twisted metal, flipped over cars, and downed trees. About 70 people were in the facility when the tornado hit, but they're all accounted for. 3 people were transported for non-life-threatening injuries, and Lancaster County Sheriff Terry Wagner says he hasn't seen this kind of damage in the area in decades.
This reminds me of the Allen tornado in 2004. The amount of damage, and you know, we're very fortunate that very few homes in the area were hit. There are some that we checked on that have been okay. You know, we've had some other damage, but yeah, we're pretty fortunate that no more injuries than there were.
The Garner Industry workers were taken by bus to Sandhills Event Center. There was also a gas leak here that we're told crews are still working to fix. And right now, crews are working to assess the integrity of the structure and if more collapse is possible. Highway 6 is still closed in this area, and Lancaster County Sheriff's Office is advising that people avoid the area for right now.
John, it is just incredible to see those images and to know that no one was seriously hurt. We are so thankful for that. You covered quite a bit of ground out there today. Can you kind of describe how you saw the weather change and what that timeline looked like?
Yeah, when we first went out in the weather shield, things didn't look so bad. We started driving west on O Street, and that's where you could kind of see when we came over the viaduct there, this almost scary green sky over Lincoln, West Lincoln. And that's when we started to get some severe hail on West O. And then when we turned northeast, that's when it got really dangerous. Some tornadoes touched down that we got to see. So it got very severe very quickly.
John, I'm curious, how many tornadoes did you see while you were out on the road?
Yeah, we saw 2 funnels reaching to the ground. Not sure if those were different tornadoes. It might have been the same one that dissipated and then gathered strength again, but that was northeast of Lincoln by the landfill area. So very, very dangerous northeast of Lincoln there.
Hard to put into words, something you probably had to see for yourself. John, thank you so much for that report.